Hey everyone, in this module what we're going to do is go over the sort of generalized view of your WooCommerce dashboard. So when you log into your WooCommerce site, what you will see here is a list of areas of the website to get to. Now this can look a bit scary when you first see it. So once you log in, if you want to, you can just look at the front end of the system and press return, and what that will do is it will take you to the front of the site so that you can see it and navigate through the menus as you see. There are a couple of ways to edit pages in regards to the text that you see, that kind of thing, and I will go into that and editing text and that sort of thing in a bit. In the meantime, I'm going to take you back to the dashboard, just to tell you what each area is. So posts are your blog posts. All of the WordPress sites, all the WooCommerce sites come with this on it, and this allows us to post blogs around content that people will be interested in. In here, you will see the Add New button. There are ways to add a new blog and articles in there, which we will cover in a bit. These are the categories of your blog. So if you want to split these up into categories, maybe around the products or services that you have, that is easy to do in that area, and tags as well. Media is your media library. This is where you upload videos, photographs, downloads if you want to have downloads attached to it as well. Forms are forms that you would use on your site. So here you'll have your main inquiry form, and here it will store all the ID and entries that come in. So if you have anyone filling out a form, this will be shown here. So if for any reason you lose information, it isn't syncing to your email correctly, for whatever reason, if you're worried that you've lost something, it will be stored within here, and all you have to do is click the entries, and then you will see the entries showing here with the email address and all that information on it. Pages are all the pages of your website. These will then show on here, and if you want to edit any of these, you just press the edit button here. You've also got the option to clone a page, which is great for landing pages. If you're wanting to use, say, your homepage and produce a landing page that people don't see, that isn't on your menu, this allows you to target those people directly. We'll go into how to edit pages in a bit. Comments might be comments on blogs that come in. These will be found here. If you're finding that you're getting a lot of comments on that, there are ways in which to turn those off, also listed in these in this training as well. This is your WooCommerce section. This is where you can look at orders, you can look at a sort of general overview. You will be asked to set this up when you first come in, so you want to just sort of work your way through the setup when you're asked for it. Often we will have done this for you, so don't worry about that element of it. But if you are watching this and you haven't had a developer and you're sort of learning WooCommerce, that's something that you will have to do for yourself. When you receive a new order, it will appear here. So this will be all about your product feeds, that sort of thing that go on here. Your customers will also be listed in here, so you can see who's bought and who hasn't. If you want to create coupon codes, this will also be in here. So you just press add coupon, and that will then take you through to applying a coupon. We will go into that in a bit more detail later. Appearance, again, that's sort of more of the structure of the site. We go into that a bit later. Plugins, this area We have obviously a number of premium plugins that you can purchase through our shop services, which are cheaper, that sort of help increase sales. So we've listed them all out in there. We will be consistently adding to that as we find plugins that really help with sales or cutting down online processes. These will be added into the plugin section, so always keep an eye on that. You can add your own plugin. Be aware though that they can sometimes cause conflict, so if you would prefer one of us to do that, there is a small charge, but if you contact us through our support system, we can do that for you, and look to just check there is no conflict being caused when those plugins are uploaded. If you need to add users, you do that here. I wouldn't probably touch that, and the settings area are all really about the site and the settings of the site. So again, you shouldn't have much reason to go into those. The SEO section does need to be filled in, especially for those that are doing SEO for themselves and taking the SEO course and cutting that cost. You will see on here you have got a number of features, but if we just go into the general SEO settings, here are the features of the Yoast SEO, the premium plugin, which will be downloaded onto all of our client sites by default. If you haven't got that premium plugin, I would suggest, and you're watching this and you're not a client, I would install that. So just to give you an overview, your sitemaps are stored here. So when you need to upload those to the search engines, that's where you will find those sitemaps. This is your main sitemap here, so that's the main one you need to install. Now, not all of these will need to, so often there'll be some part of this you might not want to see who the author of the site and have a whole sitemap around that. So really, if you just pick this one, that's that will cover you for everything that is currently on the site. Here you will see all the social media accounts that need to be filled in, and you want to just press save all the changes on that. That really is everything of the site that you really need to know. Down here on the Divi section, you have your menus for changing the menu options. Again, we will go into that in the training. You'll be able to find all of that there.